And it's the Red Leaf Retrocast Anime Edition coming at you. It's episode 115. I'm JD. You are Tori.
I am Tori.
Yes, and you are Hickey.
Yes.
Yay, that's the three of us. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Woo!
Merry Christmas, yay!
Merry holidays.
Merry holidays. Frohes Weihnachten, meine Freunde. What the fuck did we watch for this episode?
We watched Itsudatte, My Santa, because it's Christmas and we needed to watch something Christmas related. And what's more Christmas related than anime?
Yeah, and Santa.
And Santa. Many Santa, not just one Santa.
All
Some
the Santa.
guy named Santa, a bunch of other people that are not named Santa but are Santa. Hell yeah.
At least there was no excessive amount of poor people in this one. Our streak's over.
That's what you think.
I don't know. I think.
Actually, there were
kids.
orphans. They looked pretty poor.
Yep.
Oh God! Yes, we watched Itsudatte, My Santa. What a pick you had, Tori.
Oh yeah. Listen. All right. Okay. We need to do something. Christmas is coming up. We need to do something that was holidays related, something that was related to Christmas. And I mean, of course, we have Tokyo Godfathers and we have a specific episode of certain anime, but you don't have a whole lot of Christmas anime. So I figured, you know what? Why not try something new? And by new, I mean 2005.
16 years
and
old.
it's Itsudatte, My Santa. It's got Santa in the title. The picture here is very Christmassy. Santa in training. Like, what more could you wish for?
I could have wished for a better show to watch, like a Millennium Actress or.
No.
Forget that.
We're on Christmas mood right here, JD.
Just because you're sad humbug.
And you don't, just because you're sad being and you don't have anyone to commemorate Christmas with.
Whoa! Hey,
I will drag us down with you.
I will let you know. I am going to Texas for Christmas because nothing says Merry Christmas like going to fucking 30-degree weather.
JD, do you realize I live in hell?
Oh,
do you realize?
Right. So you and I,
it's
Hickey,
almost summer
will
for
be
me.
Very relatable right now.
Yeah, it is almost summer for me.
Brazil, Texas, same weather, right?
And I cannot stress this enough.
Technically, quite close. Yes, technically quite close.
Yeah. Tori, is it
Well,
snowing where you are?
It did snow a while ago, but now all the snow is melted because we're back up to like almost 10 degrees Celsius a
yeah,
day.
same
So,
here.
yeah.
Weather talk. Weather.
It is. Weather is very exciting.
Yeah,
it is.
But come January, it's going to start snowing like a motherfucker. I know it.
Oh, I want to go boarding so bad. I need new. I do need new snowboard boots, like 2 years ago, and I need to. Yeah, I need that. I need it in my life. I want to go snowboarding so bad. What you guys been up to? Any anime watching? Video games?
I was way too stressed with the last week of work. In the judiciary, at least in my judiciary, it's called a purgatory because you just suffers and the suffer never ends and it's hot and no one likes you and no one wants to work and everyone is just stressed and complaining at each other. So it's called the purgatory. So I passed through the purgatory.
Is this a name
again.
you've made up or attributed purgatory, or is this a real thing?
It is a consensus between everyone.
I see.
You call it a purgatory.
So you are dealing with living in purgatory currently instead of hell.
Not anymore. It's just the last week.
Because
Because
a week in purgatory.
everything
Now
will-
you're back to hell.
Everything will go on suspension basically to the holidays up to January 20th. So the judiciary won't work basically. It will work on urgent matters. So the civil servants, they don't want to work. It's the last week. They
Gotcha.
don't like you anyway. The lawyers need to finish whatever the fuck they need to finish before everything gets suspended. Then you just stay in lines that do not end. It is hot because there's no AC.
Why don't you
It
have
is
AC?
low because it's expensive and the government doesn't like good lawyers, JD. It happens.
Okay. All right.
Okay? It's the same way your company doesn't like you. The government doesn't like me.
There is
I
a lot
guess-
of places in the building that does not either have air conditioners for the summer, and they wait as long as possible to not have the heat on.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
it's the same with the judiciary. So I had to go to some courthouses and stay in lines for hours. And it wasn't very fun. And then I was very stressed. And yesterday was the end of the year with the holidays party, I would say. Last day, it was fun. I drank. I woke up. And I'm A-okay now. Although my voice is a little bit too tired. I think that's it. So I didn't watch anime, but hey, they announced the Bleach revival today.
I saw that. Yeah.
I think so. I'm fairly excited for that because it looks really well made, and it will be a TV series, not a movie.
Is this the finishing of the manga? Is this what was meant to come out kind of this year and then got delayed?
I think it is. I don't know if it will be a manga or just the original TV series written by Tite Kubo.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know about it. I wasn't paying too much attention because God fucking damn it. God damn it, that manga. It's such a bad ending. So I don't know if there will be a actual manga or it will be just the original
Okay.
TV series. But what matters is it looks cool.
Yeah, I
like
reacted
the
kind of the
punchline,
exact same way.
The punchline is return to your roots. So I'm like, maybe, hopefully, up to the ending of the Aizen saga, because
that would be cool.
That's
Yes,
the pinnacle.
Yeah, that was I've had it in my head. I want to get the Bleach series, but do not get anything past the Aizen saga. I should really rewatch.
I still have every single manga up to the Aizen saga, and I think the first 2 volumes of Fullbringer, but
Okay.
I was like, man, I'm not buying this anymore. It's just there.
I should really
I'm not wasting money with this, sorry.
rewatch some Bleach. That'd be really fun to do. It's gotten to that point where it's been so long where I just have fragmented memories of just everything. If not just full on have forgotten so much. So it might be worth watching it. Feel like it was the first time watching it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's just coming out.
Episodes, so, you know.
We should
it's
cover
coming out
Bleach on the podcast.
in October.
You want to do
year,
that,
so.
JD?
I kind of do. That sounds sounds fun.
I'm not saying I'm against it, but I mean we would do it the same way we always do it. We would split it up.
Yeah, of course. No, come on. You got to do all like 300 episodes in one go.
You're saying that as if there aren't people that are crazy enough that would absolutely do that.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm not in my teens and 20s anymore where I just have this infinite amount of time.
I'm in my 20s, but motherfucker, I don't want to do that. I barely watch anime at the moment. Right now I don't because I have an exam I'm trying to finish. So, you know, that kind of, it's weird, but that kind of has to take priority over anime. I know.
No, come on. You want to be like one of my roommates from the past where he just failed out of school because he watched too much Dragon Ball Z that one time.
If I'm going to fail out of school, I want to watch something better than Dragon Ball Z. That sounds so depressing.
Oh, God. How's that Cell Saga? By the way, did you go to your exam? Oh, shit.
Did you go to your exam? I don't think it is yet. Wasn't it like last week? Oh, shit.
Uh-oh. I'll be
It's
right
fine.
back.
It's fine. I'll take it up again. Aren't you failing out of fucking college right now?
Actually, the conversation went along the lines of he's watching the Cell Saga, which is, pretty damn far into the series at that point, and his exam was in the morning. This is like 10:30 at night, and he just goes, "Yeah, I'm really I don't think I'm ready for my exam tomorrow." I was like, you don't say.
I don't think I'm ready for my exam tomorrow. I'll give you that idea.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I should have studied today. Motherfucker, you should have studied like all fucking year.
No, man. Really got to see how Gohan really powers through.
Oh my god. That's just one thing I'm like. I mean, as somebody who like when I started watching anime did that, I did not go to exams, but I did do that where I was like, I fucking neglected everything so I could watch more anime. Like, I just can't imagine the fucking like not going to an exam or doing shit like that or not finishing your work because you were watching Dragon Ball. Like, that's the best you could do.
It's Dragon Ball Z, Tori. Big difference.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's worse. No, like, I mean, it's just, and again, this isn't like, couldn't be me. I've been there. I literally did that. Like, I didn't fucking go to school for like a week because I would rather be a stay-at-home watching anime. Like, and yes, I felt like shit after doing that because I was like, that was a very dumb decision on my part. But like, fucking YOLO, I guess.
So there was my one of my power moves in college was this was in America, not Germany. So it was afterwards. But if I looked at a piece of paper or homework or anything, and I spent as soon as I would kind of clock myself. If I didn't get it in 20 minutes, I'd push it off to the side, go to the next assignment, and then the next day I would just go to a tutor area or go to the teacher, just say, teach me. I'm like, if I can't figure it out in 20 minutes, it's not happening. Why am I going to stare at this for the next 3 hours? FIFA must be played.
Yeah, man, there's many ways to do it. Like, for me, it's always been one of those things. Like, I'm the sort of guy who, like, I will always finish all of my work either the first week or the last week. Anytime in between that is spent just goofing off and doing whatever.
Yeah, FIFA must be played. Detective Conan must be watched. That was the rule.
It's literally just like when they're like, here's a project, you have 3 months to do it. And it's like, if I'm not done within the first week, I'm not finishing it until the final week.
I did that move in Germany a lot because they'd give us almost the whole like 6 weeks to a semester to do something, and it's like, wait a minute, if I get it done now, then I can fuck off for the remainder of the time. That sounds like a way better idea.
Right? And then you don't get it done, and then you're like, maybe I shouldn't fuck off, and they're like, nah.
Right, then it goes to the very last moment. You're like not sleeping. You're you're having a horrible time. Hickey, did you experience any of these things? Tori and I are very relatable right now.
I'm a planner. I've always been.
I'm
not like, I got a week. I'm gonna binge the shit. No, I usually like, I have like 6 weeks to do something. So I'll plan to do it in 3 weeks. I'll do this and this and that. How many hours per day? How many days? And then I had 3 weeks off. And usually, most of the time, just paid off. Then I have the last week just to review everything. And easy.
See, that's the sad thing, because that's exactly what I do. The only thing is I plan for that fucking, like, procrastination.
You do that, but yeah.
He plans for crunch time.
I know how I work.
Well, this is why you got the lawyer degree. I got the engineering degree, and Tori's still trying to figure this out.
Hell yeah.
God bless. This time he's gonna, I hope so, finish.
I mean, I finished everything I've done.
If I remember correctly, it's not really his fault. It's just the country is a little bit fucked.
The country isn't a little bit fucked.
Every country's fucked.
The educational system, it's a little bit.
Well, the reason for that is because since I did everything like in kind of like after I should have done it, so that means that like I lost out of all of those normal rights you have to normal school, so I had to do private education instead to basically finish my education. So that's where I'm at right now. But that's fine. It's a little bit annoying, of course, because you're like trying to catch up on everything, and then it's like, and now this is a problem, and now this is a problem, and now you wanted to do this thing, but you can't because this is only reserved for people who have this right still, and it's like, okay, and I have to figure all of this shit out. So that's why it became like that. But again, like it's worked out. It's worked out well enough.
Shall we start talking about this Santa anime?
Should we?
Yeah, I think so.
Quicker we get to it, the faster we end.
Do you have, do you have
we
anything
can
more
bullshit
to
for about
add?
45 minutes and then just review it for 15.
I mean, the show isn't much more than 15. They somehow managed to make 2 episodes, 2 28-minute episodes, out of a one-shot manga.
All right, let me play the drop, and we
well.
can get into it. Make this a nice little Christmas shorty here.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Midnight submarine.
Alrighty, so we're going right into it. Itsudatte, my Santa, which translates to always my Santa. From my anime list, the synopsis is this one sentence? It is. A Santa in training, appears in front of an unlucky boy named Santa on Christmas Eve, promising him that she will make him happy for one night. Don't take that out of context, because they only make that joke 2 episodes in a row.
I mean, yeah.
Don't take that out of context, because it honestly, that's the context.
Yeah, that is the context.
Anyway.
Absolutely. Yes. Here's a better synopsis from Anime Planet. What if you were born on December 24th? Would you like Christmas? How about if your parents decided to name you Santa? Needless to say, Santa strongly dislikes the Christmas holiday because he is always alone and his parents never take the time to wish him a Merry Christmas or Happy Birthday. Those bastards.
That's wrong. They called him.
They were just like, oh, we miss you. We're taking care of orphans.
Well, he doesn't know that.
He does not know that. He's just
I do
alone.
think that's kind of funny that they're doing that and they never even bother telling him.
Yeah, it's like, we're just not here because we're working with orphans.
Yeah.
But we will tell it. Yet one Christmas Eve, a Santa trainee, appears before her, promise him that she'll do anything to make him happy. With Mai's help, Santa shall discover the true meaning of Christmas and the magic that happens in this world.
Hell yeah.
So it's 2 episodes, 28 minutes each, as Tori said. It came out on December 7th, 2005, the day after Nicholas Day. Let's see, who directed this thing? Noriyuki Nakamura. Who are you?
Oh shit, he worked on Nia Under 7. Of course he did.
No, you're lying to me.
No, he did storyboards for episode 6 of Nia Under 7, but no, he did work on it.
Yep, storyboard. Man at Lollipop. Guardian Hearts. Dragon Slayer. He hasn't done much.
He has got a long career. Long and strong career of 3 directorial works and 2 storyboard. This has to be one of the cases where it's like he just hasn't been like named in a lot of stuff, rather than like, you know, probably does some minor jobs like the stuff that doesn't get on the end credits of shit.
Gotcha. So it's by Studio TNK, the High School DxD people, School Days.
Fuck yeah.
Doreku, the animation. I remember that when I dropped that shit. Yeah, when you see the character designs and the animation, you're just like, yep, that makes sense. Oh, excuse me. Just thinking about this show and all these other shows, I guess, made me sick a little bit. Forgive me. So we got we got Santa, we got Shirley in episode 2, we got Mai in episode 2, and yeah, that's So, Hickey, what'd you think of this piece of shit?
First of all, the first episode is the one shot. The second episode is an original series.
Oh,
Just an original episode. I went to Wikipedia Japanese page to see that because of something that happens in the last episode, which is a fake. It's the fake preview for the third episode. I was like, wait a second.
When you think there's going to be more. Are we really doing this?
Yeah, what was it? I mean, to be fair, the first episode I quite enjoyed. The one shot one, I thought it was very funny. I don't know why. It's just my kind of humor. The second one was a little bit stressed. Yeah. I like the fact that the Santa people laugh as Santa Claus.
Yeah. First when they started, I was like, are they going to do a Joe some laughs? And I thought, oh, never mind. They're doing the Santa laugh.
Well, but yeah, the first episode I quite enjoyed. Not gonna lie. It's funny. It's a little bit weird. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
It does not make sense.
It's
It's
kind of
really
absurd.
schizophrenic.
Like, it has every single. It's a condensed anime basically because there's every single 2000s trope in one episode. Even getting the weird girl you just met 30 minutes ago to go to your home and take a bath. She's like,
He's just hanging outside.
and then she's like, "Hey, do you know what Christmas is?" It's like, "Yeah, it's Christ's birthday." It's like, "Hell yeah, let me drop you some Christian lore." It's like it's Santa Claus and Christ's birth. It's like, well, hold on a second. That what? That's not right.
Yeah, the everything moves at like 1,000,000 miles an hour, and I'm just thinking to
Yeah.
myself watching this. This is going exactly where I think it is. So they get like to the
The
end.
fact that Mai only can make presents with sun,
Right.
but she has like instead of like SAAN as in 3, she also goes with SUN.
Right, as long as it
And
sounds like it too.
SAM. Because at some point she just screams samba and there's a fucking carnival scene. We don't talk here. Again, the first episode is really, really fun, at least in my opinion. The second one is just people who don't have a lot of creativity doing an original episode about
Oh, I thought
something
episode
they
2
don't
was,
understand.
was an atrocity. That was so bad.
What do you mean? It's a beach episode.
It's
You
just
need a beach episode.
yeah.
This is the early 2000s, JD. Beach episode is mandatory.
It's a fucking show called
Yeah.
My Santa on Christmas Eve, and then it's just nope, beach episode now. We'll get to
I
that
love how
Christmas part
little
later.
Excuse me?
I love how little of a shit they
I'll
give.
let you know, JD.
What's up?
I
You got
go
beach
to the
episodes during
beach in
Christmas
my
for you,
Christmas.
Hickey?
Yeah, Christmas is a beach episode for me.
So you're
So
very
after all.
relatable.
You're wrong, so that's fine. No, but like I love how in the second
The
episode, like
Brazilian
time is
hemisphere is wrong.
literally, time is literally just passing by as they're standing there panicking. It's like if she doesn't say anything to him now, it'll be too late. It's already fall. Oh shit! Oh my god! It'll soon start snowing and it'll be Christmas. It is. It's like damn, fucking they did not give a shit about time, huh?
Nah,
Time is just going as they're talking.
it's just the same joke for minutes on end to go from summer to winter. It's just
I don't know how specifically in the end where in the second episode they're like fucking sitting there, it's like, no, you go and enjoy your date. They never, not that I ever did, but like, you go and enjoy your date. We'll stay here and use magic to stop the clock from moving. And I'm just like, why does that matter? I mean, like they didn't say time, they talked about the clock, but okay, sure, let's stop the clock. So if that's if there's only one clock in this world or in this city.
oh no, they
It'll
absolutely
hit
froze
midnight,
time.
and then it'll be Christmas.
Yeah, but
Even though like
every other clock.
imagine the rest of the people in the world is like, what the fuck is happening? Why is everything just frozen? Because they got to the date and they actually got the date, so the restaurants was working and people were working in the restaurant, but no one bat an eye that the time has stopped.
Because time hasn't stopped, it's just at 1 o'clock. Fuck it, it's so silly. And then of course they had to hit you with the fucking like coming back, and it's like, what do you mean Mai had to return? Mai had to return, you know? The fucking child who escaped? It's like, yeah, you know, that makes sense. I mean, nobody questions why the fuck there's a little child who just showed up and be like, hey, I'm here now.
Okay, hold on. This child, when I first saw it and they're on the beach, I was like, what is going on with his head? It's so disproportional from the rest of the body. It was quite frightening. I thought it was like a Chucky doll or something. It absolutely terrified me.
The 2000s, JD.
Man. Fucking throwback this.
So episode 1, as
Episode
I'm
one.
watching, I'm going, they're going to fall in love with each other in a single night, even though they met 10 minutes ago. And they're in the apartment. She goes, I will use magic to give you your dream, in which his senpai calls him, but it's a fake phone call.
Yeah,
which I laughed at. She's like, oh, I gave you what you wanted, a voice. Cool. And then, well, that proceeded with a kiss, and she just straight up says, "I fell in love with you," and she runs away. It's like, okay, there's the trope. And he kind of responds absolutely, where it's just like, "You're crazy," and then leaves. He always wants to do that. But then as soon as he runs to the senpai's house, and there's the whole party. Now, am I misunderstanding something, or was that party absolutely for him and Christmas Eve as well, and they just didn't inform him?
Well, I don't think it was for him, but it was that whole point where it's like they've always been celebrating together because like his parents haven't been there for him, but they have. But then they kind of stopped inviting him because he never accepted. So they were like, I guess we just figured, you preferred being alone on Christmas.
Okay. Then that is what I thought happened.
Grandma was there for this guy every single year, and she just got absolutely ignored.
Yeah.
And I like that. He's like,
I mean,
God,
it kind of implied Grandma
mistake.
died at some point in between.
That is true. She just gave up as well.
Yeah, she just gave up. She gave up on him as well by dying.
Yeah. Yeah, the best is like, oh no, I need to go back to the girl that I actually love and love me, which is this weird ass woman with a reindeer called Pedro. I gotta go to her. And the guys at the party is like, okay, are you coming back? It's like, yes, I'm coming back. He doesn't come back.
Yeah, he never came back.
That's just like me. Are you coming back? Sure.
Absolutely, I swear.
and then he questions why he stopped being invited.
I can't believe no one invites me to parties. You literally never show up, and when you do, you leave and don't return. I can't believe people don't invite me, man.
Man, those those assholes.
Listen, why can't you just invite me? All right, fine. You want to come to this party? Fuck no. I'm gonna spend time by myself this Christmas. You can go fuck yourself.
There's depression to be had. I'm out of here.
Look, man, I already made plans tonight to be alone in my room crying to myself. That takes priority to having fun with you losers.
Yeah,
There's
that's
depression
right.
to be had.
But listen, the most important question was raised during this show. Do you believe in Santa?
The answer is I believe in the tangible, but then yeah, anyways. There was a weird amount of nudity in this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was not expecting I was not expecting that.
It's just like, hey, fan service. Listen, we have a bunch of Santas running around, and of course they're female.
Of course they are.
Let's just ignore that. They're young females, and like their outfits are nice.
Nice.
As you expect
the good
from
old
Santa.
Japanese
Running around, delivering presents, and kissing every child.
In the middle of the night while they're sleeping.
Yeah.
It's not creepy at all.
Not at all. Totally. I was just like, why are we doing this?
He's just there next to her, watching her do this. It's like, seems odd.
Cramped fucking my whole shoujo transformation is just so 2000s.
I do also love though, before we learn that his parents are working with orphans, when he looks at the picture, the only Christmas present they ever sent me is this, and he just takes out a fucking picture with his parents celebrating with a bunch of kids, and I'm like, damn.
We'd rather spend Christmas with these children instead of you.
Just like, holy fuck, what the hell is this? And I was like, they're working with the orphans. And I was like, all right, that's fair. Still, you couldn't write that on the back of the picture or something?
Yeah, it's like we're from, I don't know, My Santa Orphanage. This is where it's pictured. It has all the names of the kids. Nah, don't write any of that.
Nah, we're just sending you pictures of us playing with kids. It's like, cool.
It's fucking funny.
It was so weird. Like, that was the worst. Like, they never talked about it. It's like, trust me, I cannot go home, but I love you, okay? I'm doing my job. What my job is, do not concern you.
It does not concern.
Goodbye.
I was halfway expecting him to be
Man.
involved in some illegal shit.
Yeah, maybe working with that Yakuza group that they bump into twice.
Delinquents.
I'll buy you a new cake. You think you can just buy a new cake?
You
This
have
is the
to
sort of
order
cake
this.
This is the sort of cake you have to reserve months in advance. And I'm like, motherfucker, I know this is Japan, but it's like, fucking, we all know Christmas cakes in Japan suck.
But it wasn't a Christmas cake. It looked like a good one.
It looked like a good one, but again,
Yeah, well, I mean, you need your book in advance. Might as well be.
motherfucker, you need to book in advance if you want a normal ass sponge cake in Japan, all right?
Guess so, yeah.
Uh,
So when
Nah.
he believes in Santa and forcibly kisses her without her consent,
that's one does.
yeah, as one does in anime, the
But you don't
Nah,
kiss
it's
Santa.
okay.
she
She
has
already
a-
confessed to him, and it's not unwelcome.
no, that doesn't go with the joke I'm trying to make.
Okay, I see.
They make fun of her small chest throughout, or at least he does, and I believe she mentions that if people believe in Santa hard enough, she will grow bigger breasts. So when he kisses her and she does the magical girl transformation, not only does she get bigger breasts, but also blonde hair. Was the blonde hair necessary?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
She also gets a much
Why
deeper
do
voice.
you think
That was
Charlie-
odd.
In the second episode, Charlie, when she was young, and they show like the flashback, she has brown hair. So Charlie has blonde hair because of the
Oh,
the Santa power
okay.
as
So
well.
in the universe of My Santa, if you believe in Santa hard enough, you will get a hot, big-breasted blonde girl to give you presents.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
start believing in Santa right now.
Or
I'm with you, Tori.
or like a bob hair, black bobby hair, extremely sexy woman as well. That was Noel,
Oh yeah, no,
the teacher.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, she kind of shows
I mean,
up for a second.
she does,
Yeah.
and then yells at them at the end. That was fun. Nah, I mean, yeah, either or. I'm not picky. I'll take either. That's fine.
Oh God.
Nah, I mean, I just love the fact that there's like typical like I have to return to the land of Santa, and I'm like, you mean the North Pole?
I mean, it could have been. I mean, in this universe, it could just be like Hokkaido.
They could have,
I guess
but
the good old
Oh.
land of Finland or Russia, depending on
or
It's actually
Sweden or
Russia.
Norway or
Yeah, because they're
Germany or-
or Sweden or
No, it probably
Norway.
is Russia because they're blonde and big-breasted.
yeah, because that's only a thing in Russia.
Absolutely, definitely
Man,
not Norway or Sweden or
That
any
doesn't,
Scandinavian
that
countries.
doesn't sound like Russia at all.
I was about to say Russians are red-haired, JD.
I have been misinformed all these years. Then
Yeah, not naturally red hair, of course, but yeah.
Fun times in the North Pole.
I've never been there. I wouldn't know.
you've never been
I
to the North
didn't-
Pole,
I
but don't you
didn't know.
live there, Tori? Come on, you just got to go to Trondheim.
I mean that would be. I wouldn't even be that close. You can get even closer.
Isn't that the largest city up north though?
I think it is. Yeah.
So what would be above Trondheim then?
Stuff.
Tundra.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me
going over
just-
the geography of Norway.
Yeah, I'm not too
My
familiar with the
favorite
North.
city.
Yeah.
Norwegian stuff.
I was
Trondheim is
I
not
was
even
close
that-
to
yeah,
going.
yeah.
I was close to going to get a master's degree in Trondheim. Believe it or not.
Cool.
Yeah,
I mean, you wouldn't even have been that far up, to be honest. Trondheim is pretty pretty mid of the country.
I thought it was much more north than that.
Nope. Tromsø is way more north. Kirkenes is another place that's very north. That's also the closest place we have to Russia, or one of them. So yay.
Man, where would my
Yes.
life have been if I had went to get my master's degree in Norway? I don't think this podcast would exist.
Okay.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Weird.
Time space continuum would be completely fucked up.
we would have never talked about Planetes or all these things. By the way, guys, I think we're kind of done with this My Santa review.
No, we haven't even discussed the deeper meanings.
The deeper meaning of Christmas. We're just celebrating Christ's birth. As they point out in the show. And have a long conversation about this. That is, the conversation about the birth of Christ is longer than the Romans.
Hell yeah, man. It's important.
Yes, it should be. Yes, it should be.
It's important.
It was fun. I liked it. I'll give it a 6. Unironically, giving it a 6. Definitely will watch it next year as well, because at least the first episode. I like the first episode a lot.
Oh my god.
Can't believe you went that high, Hickey. You like everything. So I posted the list of all the anime we reviewed in 2021. I'm just curious what you guys' favorite one we watched was from this year.
Oh,
wow.
Jeez.
Wow,
this
sucks.
Yes. I'll go with Gankutsu and Keaton.
Yeah, there's Gankutsu. I skipped over that. Yep. Yeah, I mean, Gankutsu is still the only show I've given a 10 on this podcast, so yes. I think that's pretty obvious.
I'm going with Master Keaton.
All right.
Maybe Slam Dunk as well. Okay, the top 3. Gankutsu, Keaton, and Slam Dunk.
Yeah, we got to get back to Slam Dunk. Two episodes of that.
The movie's coming out next year, so we gotta catch up
and
finish Slam Dunk.
So watch the movie. Yeah, it'll be Slam Dunk and then Bleach.
Slam Dunk and Bleach. Fuck yeah.
I think Bleach is. I think Bleach is actually. I think it qualifies now.
Yeah, it should, shouldn't it?
It has qualified for a long time.
Oh, 2004. Yeah, it's qualified for a while.
Yep.
For some reason in my head, I thought it was 2006.
Only 366 episodes? Easy.
Yeah, no problem. I dropped at 313. That's what I dropped it.
Might as well finish it at that point.
Nah. Maybe.
Nah, why would I?
Why would I do that? All right, I gave My Santa a 3. Same as DA under 7. Just less visceral.
Wow, I can't believe you. Yeah, no, I mean, Itsudatte My Santa sure is an anime that exists.
It sure does.
I didn't really dislike it in any way. There's nothing that much. I didn't find it funny, particularly. It tries very hard. It's very schizophrenic in its approach. Scenes change quite fast.
Oh, yeah.
Quite drastic sometimes as well. Kind of weird. I do like scene changes in the middle of dialogue as well. It's kind of like, it's funny. Because when I always see stuff like that, I always just picture, like, not even the thing that they kind of want you to think a lot of times, was like they've just been talking for so long that, like, they went from there to there, or it's so much time has passed. I always just picture it in the sense, like, they start speaking, and then, like, months pass, and they don't say a word, and then after a month have passed, they end the sentence. It's like, nice. So, you know, it's silly, it's dumb. Christmas is everywhere. Everyone is Santa except for Santa, who's not Santa. That's important. He's just named Santa because his parents are absolute dicks who not only leaves him on every Christmas. Since he was born on Christmas, they decided to name him Santa as well, which is just, what is wrong with you? Why do you hate your own kid?
Yeah, I thought the same way. I was like, man, those are some shitty parents.
Fucking hell. This man never stood a chance. But apparently he has very good friends, which is good for him, even though they stopped inviting him, but that's his fault.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah, you know, all in all, it was a show that I experienced, so I gave it a 5. It's an average show.
Yeah, that's probably more fair. Yeah.
I've seen better.
Probably much more fair.
Can't wait for next year's Christmas, Joe. I wonder how many more are there.
I was about to say,
I know there's one OVA about Christmas.
I'm telling you, let's just watch like Millennium Actress or something.
No, JD, it needs to be Christmas related or New Year's related.
I don't give a shit. Let's watch something fun and good.
JD, again, just because you're sad and you're gonna sit in your home saying why I was born in the 24th and named Santa and be depressed doesn't mean you need to drag us down with you. We're gonna stop inviting you to our parties.
Wait a minute. This doesn't sound like me at all.
What do you mean? Your name is totally Santa. That's why the nickname is JD, right? JD,
Yeah, it's
short
just,
for Santa.
right. It just translates from Korean. Very weird. Yes, exactly. You found it out.
Hell yeah.
All right. Well, this was a another fun, short little episode. See you next time, everybody. See you next year.
Peace.
Merry Christmas, everybody.